Hello guys, my name is Ani. I'm one of the producers here at Learn the Dish, and today I'm going to show you how to make eech. Eech is kind of an authentic vegan Armenian salad, normally appetizer or main, lunch, dinner, whatever you might call it. It's super easy to make. It was actually most of my university meals that I had all through university, so I'm just going to dive right into it. So what you need is 1 cup of fine bulgur, about 2 lemons squeezed, half a red bell pepper, minced, half a green red pepper, I was going to call it red. We're going to need about half a cup of chopped parsley, as well as 1 cup of tomato sauce, and then we're going to need about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, as well as a whole onion minced as well, very similar to the bell peppers. So step 1 for us, I just also realized we need about a tablespoon of paprika with a dash of salt. So let's just dive right into it. We're gonna move to the stovetop, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some olive oil on the base of the pan, bring that up a little bit on heat, and then saute the onions, and then add some of the peppers, and then we'll get to the rest. So let's move on over. All right, so first things first, we just want to get the base of our pan covered with some olive oil. This is for when we saute the onion as well as our peppers. So we're just gonna let that heat up. In the meantime, prep our onions to come on over while that warms up. So I'm just going to add the onions in. I love the sound of onions fried up. Just give it a quick stir to make sure the onion is evenly coated. And we're just going to let it sit for about a minute as it fries up. Then we're going to bring over the peppers to add it to the mixture. All right, it looks like the onions look like they're good to go. So I'm just going to add the green peppers in. The onions, they're very soft. They're not mushy, but you can see that the onions are kind of sticking to the bottom of the pan. That's kind of how I know that they're ready. And then I'm just going to add the red peppers in as well. Just give it a quick fry, roughly 3 to 4 minutes until they look a little bit softer. All right, so next up, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of paprika, as well as I have a dash of salt in this mixture. Just give it a quick stir. So next up, I'm going to add about the 1 cup of tomato sauce into the mixture. And we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in as well. Okay. We want to also add about a cup of water. And then we're going to add the lemon juice. And bring this back up to just a quick boil. I would definitely say this dish is my comfort food. It's kind of like, it's an Armenian classic. You know, in Armenian culture, our food is a little mix of everything. You've got Middle Eastern food, Lebanese food, Turkish food, Greek food. You know, there's a question of what is really, truly Armenian food. And I think each is definitely one of those iconic Armenian dishes that you can say, that's Armenian without really having to think about it. Yeah. We don't have many of those. In all honesty. All right, so once the liquid is kind of, you see that it's not necessarily boiling, but it's heating up, I'm going to add the bulgur. And we're just going to mix it just so that the bulgur is evenly coated. And again, I use extra fine bulgur. It's just the grain is a little bit smaller. We are going to mix it such that most of the liquid is kind of already absorbed by the bulgur. Just bring the heat down a little bit. And I actually would prefer my each to be a little bit more watery, so I'm just going to add a little bit, probably about a half a cup of water to this as well. And then just mix this up. And that's just a personal preference. All right, so I am going to put the lid on this baby, and then we're going to let this simmer for anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. We'll check in on this at the 10-15 minute mark. Ooh, look at that. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes on the stovetop cooking the each on low. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit to cool, and then once it's cooled down a little bit, you can plate it. Typically, the way we plate this specific dish, you usually have it with romaine lettuce. I've got some diced onions and then some parsley. So I'm just gonna take some of the parsley, about half a cup, put it in the each, just give it a stir, and then put it in a bowl, and I'll just plate it on the plate. All right, got it in my bowl. Come on. Ooh, look at that, beauty. Sprinkle some just chopped onions. A lot of people will have pickles, turşu, with this dish. I hope you guys enjoy.
Welcome to Learn the Dish.
My name is Miran.
My name is Ani.
My name is Silva.
The best way to get to know a people is through their food.
Today I'm going to show you how to make tabbouleh.
I'm going to show you how to make mantı.
One of our specialties here is Armenian coffee.
We're building a community to share the traditional dishes just like your grandma used to make.
Everybody would come and ask me for mantı.
Always super proud to serve here.
Come with us. Share your recipes too. And maybe learn the dish.
Enjoy.
I was not expecting that to work.
What?